This video is sponsored by PotownStore.com, the best place to get yourself some TCGO code cards. Looking for that last card to complete your online deck or just to get the latest booster packs in town, they literally have everything, even the Fusion Strike stuff. So be sure to head over to the website PotownStore.com and use that coupon code ZapDoesTCG for 5% off. Also, head over to cardsmarket.com if you're a European player. This website is fantastic. You can buy and sell cards to people all across Europe, and I personally use it every single day to get rid of cards that I don't need to buy new ones. Use the referral name ZapDoesTCG and you're helping out the channel tremendously. Last but certainly not least is yourplaymat.com. This website is fantastic when you create your own unique custom playmat. They ship worldwide, and of course right now you can get 10% off by clicking the link down below. So start creating your own unique custom playmat for the new season. So thanks for sticking with the commercials. Let's get this video on the roll. Peace. What's up YouTube, it's ZapDoesTCG here and welcome back to our TCG battle video on my channel. It's Thursday Expanded Day and we're actually going to be testing out the first place winning list from the free Expanded tournament. Pumpkaamy is of course the girl that we need to thank for this list. It's going to be Alolan Exeggutor with Rowlet GX, so the tag team GX, and a bunch of stage 2 grass type Pokemon. Which Pokemon do we have? We're going to be explaining that in this video. First of all, if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. You're going to get daily Pokemon TCG content on here that you don't want to miss out on. And we're mostly exploring standard, and on Thursday there's of course Expanded Day, so we're gonna be checking out this deck. We're gonna be utilizing the super growth attack for 0 energies, evolving a grass Pokemon instantly to its stage 2 form if we evolve into the stage 1 first. So we have a 4-3 and then 4 line of Vileplume. So we have this Vileplume, which disgusting pollen, which is makes it sure you're not able to get attacked by basic Pokemon. Automatically wins you against a lot of matchups. For instance, Volcarona V. We also have the item lock Vileplume, which is very strong. We also have the Decidueye, which can help against specific matchups as well, being immune from V Pokemon. So you're utilizing the Rowlet Alolan Exeggutor. You probably will start with it. If not, you have Tag Call and some ways to just get it in the active position. And then you're going to be able to utilize all these crazy things. We have Ace Roll to pick up a Pokemon instantly if it has damage. We have Faba to discard some, actually put some stuff in the Lost Zone. We also have Steven's Resolve, so sometimes you just stall out with your Decidueye or your Vileplume, get any cards you want. You have ways to discard with Team Flare Grunt, ways to discard some stuff from the opponent's hand. So lots of crazy disruption stuff in this list. We have Malolana as well, and ways to get back our Pokemon with Clara. There's even Path to the Peak to shut down Pokemon with rule boxes instantly. There's just so much jammed into this deck, and I'm very curious to see if we're able to get some victories with it, because I have not a lot of expanded experience, and that's just the beauty of the format here. We're going to be exploring it together, so if you guys are hyped for it, be sure to let me know by slapping the hell out of the like button. It helps out so much. Okay, Expanded is here. We're up against 777X. Okay, we are playing with Alolan Exeggutor, so I don't know what we can expect here. There is a Capture Energy to get, of course, the Pokemon you want. There is Aromatic Grass Energy, which makes sure you cannot get affected by special conditions. There's also ways to get back some stuff with the Clara, which we've seen in the standard working out as well. I think we always want to go second, right? So we can instantly evolve. Maybe the opponent lets us go second. I don't know. There's a couple of classic Cynthias in here as well. And Lucamine can also get back some stuff. Okay, we can go first as to be expected. There's an Oddish. A little bit odd, but it is what it is. We do have Goose Hala. Is there a way to get our fella in the active position? Okay, we're up against Tsareena. Pretty interesting. I'm actually going to be attaching here. Yeah, sounds about right. We're going to be attaching here. We're going to be slapping down Path to the Peak, and let's be done with it. They could have Max Elixir and just donk us instantly. That could be the case. But Path to the Peak, make sure they can no longer spam a lot of their the Dennis and stuff, so that could be helping out, definitely on the first turn. That's all they actually did, so now we will need to utilize Goose Hala, which can get a Stadium card out. We also have Cynthia. Special Energy is Capture Energy, and that allows us to get our good friend Goose Hala, or actually our fella, into play. So we're actually going to be searching our deck, and we're going to be discarding. We can get the Brock's Grid back with Lucamine, so let's just get rid of these cards. We can also get it back with Cynthia and Caitlyn, by the way. So let's get rid of these cards. Finding ourselves Path to the Peak. Stealthy Hood, and Capture Energy. Alright, sounds about right to me. Let's do this. I don't know what to expect, but let's figure it out together, shall we? We put the Capture Energy over here. Ta-ta! On top of this, we're also going to be checking out if our good fella is in here. Yeah, I think I want this one, which means we cannot get attacked by Pokemon that are basic. Okay, we need our Alolan Exeggutor. Let's freaking go. We can also put him in an item log, by the way. We can do that actually later. For now, let's just retreat. They just concede. We would have been able to evolve into the Vileplume, and then they would have been not having an answer for it, right? Because you just evolve into a Vileplume, which cannot get damaged by basic Pokemon, and the Tsareena deck pretty much revolves around basic Pokemon. So you have automatic victories with this funky Rowlet Alolan Exeggutor deck. I just love it. These expanded decks are just nasty, right? Okay, we're up against a dark deck. I have really no idea what to expect. If it's another basic focused deck, we can just do the same strategy, right? And typically, you probably want to be going second so you can instantly utilize Rowlet. I don't see any way to switch out here. That's like... I won the coin flip. You want to go first? Yes or no? I think I want to be going second. Yeah. I don't know what we're playing against. We do have Capture Energy, which is good. That means we can instantly use the Capture Energy, find Alolan Exeggutor, and evolve into the Vileplume. Luckily, we did not have Vileplume in our opening hand, so Crushing Hammers, Dust Stone, Muscle Bands. Hey, Dust Stone is an evolution Pokemon. Are they gonna be? Yeah, we're getting a lot of mulligans here. That's pretty interesting. Honchkrow. Okay, it's a Honchkrow deck, right? Honchkrow is an evolution Pokemon, but it's also a V Pokemon, which means we can just evolve into Decidueye, right? Just get a Decidueye out and we should be alright. Trainer's Mail. So we Capture Energy, get a Rowlet with the Net Ball as well. They have Field Blower. Order Pad, what's going on here? We don't have ways to donk this opponent, but we do have Tackle here, allowing us to fetch this one. We can also have Melovono to switch out, so I guess that can make sense. Cynthia, Caitlyn. The entire Decidueye family is in here. Yeah, let's just get these. These are okay. Okay, moving forward, we're gonna be using Capture Energy. Finding ourselves a Rowlet. We can also put him in an item log, by the way, which would also entirely be strong. Yeah, let's put him in an item log first. There's not a lot he could do probably with that situation going around. Let's get the Oddish first. Yeah, I'm confident. We already have Oddish. What am I doing? This is noob behavior, but we can have two of them and then manually evolve, I guess. So, yeah. Anyhow, we still have access to the Decidueye later with the Net Ball here. So, let's just go for Cynthia, Caitlyn. Put a supporter card back. It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. We can get this back later. So let's just draw some cards, shall we? There's the Dartrix that you don't want to be seeing. We're going to be slapping down this. We have two of these. We're going to be going for Super Growth. We can actually evolve both of them because there's still some stuff in here. So here comes the Gloom. On top of the Vileplume with the item lock. Okay. The next Vileplume is actually protecting ourselves from other stuff, but this is okay. 3 prize cards, 1 prize card, 1 prize card. It's fine. We can just set up a Decidueye and we should be okay. Your opponent reveals their hand, discards 2 cards. Okay, there's a Marnie. I don't care about this Marnie all too much. He's in an item log, by the way. There's not a lot he probably will be able to do here. Your opponent reveals their hand, discard 2 cards from it. As long as this Pokemon is in the active position, your opponent can play any special energies and all that. But we have Path to the Peak that shut that down. So I don't know why I slapped down this Oddish, but I guess it's good right now because... Okay. They utilized their GX move. And their GX move is just discarding cards from hand. Yeah, both players can no longer use item cards. So I guess we just use Super Growth. What else? A Vileplume could be an interesting one, or double item lock. Pretty damn interesting. This guy can slap 180. Can also utilize its GX move. Double item lock. And then get out the Decidueye. I think that's my main plan right now. Because we have so many supporters in here, I'm actually not afraid that this guy is going to be able to do a lot of stuff. It does have the 30 damage to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. Okay. Only GX Pokemon, so research on top of it. Featherstorm, 90 damage. Wow. We have Steven's Resolve, super great right now. I actually want a Rowlet. I want an Acerola. Nah, he's gonna be attacking us and then we're gonna be utilizing that move. We will utilize... He has a special energy, so maybe Faba is not a bad idea. Faba is definitely not a bad idea, although the Team Meow Grunt can also discard an energy. Team Meow Grunt and then maybe a Cynthia. Or maybe a Grass Energy so we can start... Yeah, this item is going to be pretty useless. Lost Zoning or not Lost Zoning. He's item locked, so it's super strong regardless. Maybe an N? Sure. Let's take these. 3 random cards. That's super strong, right? Our turn ends, but who cares? It's just Featherstorm party. And now we slap down the good old classic. We're going to be utilizing Team Meow Grunt. Haha, get rid of your special energy. Shall you? And then it's time for the super growth, turning all the way into the Decidueye. What a strange deck, right? And the cool thing is we have an army of Vileplume, so even if he would want to target down one of the Vileplumes, it's still okay. Attachment again. Alright, he gets some prize cards. And we're going to be using the supporter N, which hopefully will help us out here. Okay. Another path to the peak. Let's just N. Ending the opponent to 3 cards. He's item locked. And we don't find energy, so it's just the passing game, I guess. Yeah, we need to find energies, which we can find with Sonya. There's ways we can find them. Boss's Orders. Okay. Featherstorm. There's 2 of them, so who cares? We also have Malolana, by the way. I think I'll utilize Malolana first. Okay, let's get rid of this one. We cannot no longer slap down Stealthy Hood, so let's just get rid of it. We have been healed. And passed. Okay, what else? He's item locked, not a lot he can do, just Featherstorm. We are protected. Now Sonya will give us energies. 2 of them. And then we're going to be knocking out this Honchkrow because Honchkrow is not going to be able to do a lot of stuff. Yeehaw! We also have Clara, which can get back more stuff. Silent Lab. Featherstorm still, we are unaffected. Guzma. So we have the attachment here. Path to the Peak. We don't need anything from the discard pile, right? Unless he has like, he has probably hammers, right? Guzma's a way out. Let's utilize this. Or maybe the Guzma could help us out if we're stuck. I'm gonna get rid of these cards. Yeah, let's just get some cards, right? Here we go. Splitting Arrow. 90. So the game begins. He's stuck. Double the Vileplume. We have Guzma. Kabu. He's probably gonna be playing hammers at one point. We also are not able to... Yo, it's probably gonna be game from here on out. Splitting Arrow. Decidueye on top. This guy only has 30 HP remaining. He's not able to play down item cards. And I think his deck is full of items like hammers and stuff, I would think. Okay. Mars. Oh, it's been a while since I've played against Mars. Featherstorm. This guy could... Now, let's just knock him out. We could Guzma, but we cannot get out of the active, so it's just fine to just go for Splitting Arrow. Poof! Taking some prize cards. I'm glad. I actually have 2 Vileplume. Steven's Resolve could be interesting. A Dartrix. So this is the locking deck, right? You have for every deck a specific answer. Okay, another Honchkrow, another Kabu. Still item locked, so the longer he's item locked, the better it is. Okay, and we can no longer slap down stadium cards, right? Pretty interesting. Decidueye making some moves here. Also, all basic Pokemon have no abilities. We are not able to overlap because we cannot slap down stadiums, tools, or special energies. Research! Look at that! All of these great cards go away. How many Balls Doors in here? 1. They just concede! We did nothing! We just had the Decidueye up and rolling and we won the game. Even though I actually was a little bit derping around by getting out 2 of these Oddish, it actually worked out pretty well. So a very solid expanded deck from Pumpkaamy all the way from UK. From the UK, creating a very unique deck list that can actually win against almost all the decks. If you know what you're playing against, you get out the correct Pokemon, right? If you're up against, let's say Volcarona, you get out the Vileplume that cannot get damaged by basic Pokemon. If you're up against a deck only playing rule box Pokemon, you get out the Decidueye. So, okay, who's next? Who wants to be facing the fury and the wrath of this Alolan Exeggutor deck? We won the coin flip, I think going second again, right? And expanded, everybody wants to go second, it seems. Okay, we have our fella, we have an Oddish, we have Capture Energy. What's not to love, right? Depends on the matchup, right? We can use Capture Energy first to see what we're facing with. We're up against Tsareena. Okay. Tsareena, we can item lock Tsareena. Depends on how much damage they can actually provide. Triple Giratina. They could boss and also knock out the Vileplume with some residual damage of the Giratinas, but I have to be on the bench for that to work out. So, in that theory, Oddish, Capture Energy. We can get the Rowlet out already. Yeah, we can get the Rowlet out already, but I think they could actually gust this guy up. That's fine. I think I'll Super Growth into item lock because a deck like Tsareena just heavily relies on items, right? Also, evolving into this fella with basic could be nice. We have another Capture Energy regardless though, so we can do it again. And there is only 1 of these in there, alright. It's a basic Pokemon, Tsareena, right? We could potentially get damaged. Yeah, there's only 1 Gloom in here, so there's 2 Glooms priced. I want to item lock him so bad. But maybe this is better, right? Item lock or not to item lock. We can also get out the Decidueye, right? I think I'll go for the item lock. For now. I think that's strong. Definitely a deck that resolves around like bazillion item cards. And then the next one will go into the Decidueye, and Decidueye will start attacking. Right? Please have all items in your hand. Skyfield. Impressive. The Giratinas, a little bit painful for our Pokemon on the bench here. Yeah, that looks painful. I don't know if that was the correct decision. They use research. They had air balloons, propagation, execute. So we could be seeing an insane discard effect. They concede. They were not able to one-hit KO our Alolan Exeggutor, which meant we would have been able to evolve into Decidueye, and he would have not been able to touch us. Awesome. Or maybe he whiffed out on the energy and he said like, nope, not for me. Look at this. We don't need to do a lot of stuff with this deck. It's just easy breezy, going through the versus ladder on the expanded mode. And I see a lot of different decks. The thing I see though is that a lot of decks, a lot of people are playing Tsareena with Skyfield. Maybe a deck we should check out. Let me know in the comment section which deck you want to be seeing next Thursday on the expanded day. I'm very curious to hear your opinions down below. And sometimes I make some mistakes here and there, but this is just me testing out this expanded deck for the first time. Okay, who is our next opponent? They're calling the coin flip. It's the same opponent. Not a lot of people on the versus ladder, so it seems. So 777 x 777. If she is playing the same deck, it's gonna be maybe the same result, right? Just evolving and we win. So we can go first. Starting off with a little Rowlet. Yeah, that's very bad because we can get donked here unless we draw into like tackle or netball. We're up against Mew, so Tsareena again. Early path to the peak. Slapping down this. We do have Goose Hala though, so we could potentially evolve into Vileplume again if it's in there. So a Grass Energy. Field Blower, getting rid of the amazing path to the peak here. And there's a Cynthia. Oh wow. Okay. There's Tsareena. They attached to the Mew, which was pretty interesting. Cape of Toughness. It's Computer Search. Okay. What will they need? Maybe their card in their hand is a Decidueye GX. This is the Revenge of Tsareena, maybe? Maybe they have a Battle Compressor. The Giratinas. Yeah, Battle Compressor and the Giratinas do make sense. Oh, Propagation as well. Propagation and Darkrai. Pokemon in discard pile. Well, it's been a while since I've seen that Darkrai, that's for sure. Crobat. It fills up the bench, I guess. They might be able to one-hit KO our... Yeah. Do they have a way to knock out the Decidueye? Battle Compressor, the army of Giratinas, I presume. Yeah, I'm getting the hang of this. And we're just sitting here with our little Rowlet. What can we do? Darkrai comes to the bench. Maybe the E-switch. Attach. No, just an encounter. Search your deck for a Pokemon and put it into your hand. Well, isn't that broken? Okay. We have Acerola. Let's go for the Goose Hala. We're gonna have to get rid of this, unfortunately. Get rid of that. Cha-cha. What do we find? Capture Energy, Stealthy Hood, and Path to the Peak. Stealthy Hood protects us from stuff with abilities. An entire Vileplume line is in there. We can get the Vileplume that cannot get attacked by basic Pokemon. Sounds like the way to go, right? Or the Decidueye. Put him in an item lock is also pretty interesting. They already utilize Field Blower. How many Glooms in there? 2 Glooms, 4 Oddish. We can item lock first. Maybe item lock first. So, capture energy over here. Finding ourselves Oddish. Yeah, we cannot do it. I think we'll just have to get out the Decidueye here for now. Retreat. Getting rid of the capture energy. Checka. Slapping down Stealthy Hood. Slapping down Path to the Peak. And then evolving into Decidueye. Will it be enough? I don't know. Will our Rowlet Alolan Exeggutor survive one more turn? They have a huge amount of item cards. I wanted to actually like shut down their items, but I chose to go for Path to the Peak here. Shutting down abilities. Instantly overlapped. My bad. E-switch. Queen's Orders. So yeah, if Decidueye is our only Pokemon, Your opponent is affected by a special condition, it's knocked out. Probably don't think that GX move will be coming. Yeah, these Giratinas are not affecting us because of Stealthy Hood, luckily. These are all basic Pokemon. Tsareena decks only have basic Pokemon, right? Basic Pokemon. They potentially could have a way to go through the Decidueye with some sort of a card and expand it. Air balloons everywhere. Propagation Execute coming. How much damage is this? 20 damage plus 40 more for every bench Pokemon. 8 bench Pokemon. Dedenne. Look at this. Oh, were that 2 Bossasaurus? No, only 1 Bossasaurus. But if we item lock, they cannot Versus Seeker, right? They concede again. We do nothing. Just get out the Decidueye. Woohoo! Look at this win streak. Ever since we've started playing Expanded, we just discover all the most broken decks out there. And Pumpkaamy also got 5 zeros in a tournament with it. First place, Insanity deck. 25 minutes into this video, just getting like so many mulligans, so many victories in a row. It's crazy. So, it's not even challenging. It's not even challenging. Just know what you're playing against, just evolve, and you're done with it. Alright. Dave 2190. Will you play a different deck? We lost the coin flip. No! Everybody wants to go second and expand it. I've learned. I've learned. Exactly. So, let's get out our Rainbow Rare! Rowlet Alolan Exeggutor. We have Item Lock Exposure. Super Growth is actually very good. Okay, we're up against... I really have no clue. I literally have no clue. For the first thing first, let's slap down this. Slap down this. Go for the tackle. Finding ourselves. Maybe a Goose Hala. And a Cynthia Caitlyn. He could boss. Maybe by then we just attach, right? So it doesn't matter here. Triple Gloom in there, all the Vileplumes in the house, all the Decidueyes in the house. This seems okay to me. Can he knock us out on turn 1? Should we slap down? I don't know. I think I'll just leave it like this because I don't want to have like 6 prizes up on the field. He could potentially donk us. Is there a deck, an Expanded, that can just slap so much damage? This is an Unown deck, right? So maybe it's some sort... Peonia, Judge Whistle, Greedy Dice? I have no idea what I'm up against. Should we attack? This is like a weird deck that probably is not attacking, just drawing a lot of cards until they're ready to go for Greedy Dice and take all the prize cards at once or something? Unown Farewell Letter. Yeah, I think we need to attack ASAP, right? Or Item Lock. I think Item Lock could also work very well against a deck like that with Greedy Dice. Dragonite. Rescue Carrier. All these guards are gold as well. So we Goose Hala and Item Lock, right? Alright. Are they drawing their entire deck turn 1? Is that the deck? Unown hand with Rescue Carrier seems a little bit broken, man. And we're just sitting here doing nothing. Having the time of our lives. Quick Ball as well. Expanded is so weird. Unown. What do you know? There's 4 Unowns in the discard pile. Imagine having ability block, shutting that Unown down instantly. Energy Spinner. Metal type energy. Mysterious Tail. They have not utilized any supporter. Trainer's Mail. I'm very, very impressed by the way Everything's gold. U-turn board. Is there a Pokemon that can attack for 1 energy with a metal type energy? Greedy Dice. Peonia. If you play Greedy Dice, what? I don't know. It's only half of the prices they see. Maybe Gladion's better. They can see. We do nothing and everybody concedes. I think that the plan here was getting the Greedy Dices and just winning, but we would have item locked, so they would have not been able to play Greedy Dice. So what is going on? Grass and Dragon. Winning without doing anything. Just evolve and win. I have the deck for Expanded, folks. If there's ever an Expanded tournament, we just evolve and we win. And this time around, we go second. Dragon type and Grass type. We have access to our Alolan Exeggutor. We don't have... We can of course play Sonia. 2 basic Pokemon. That means we can find the Oddish and the Rowlet Alolan Exeggutor. Battle Compressor instantly. Another Tsareena. Dragon type with Grass. What is it? What will they utilize? Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in your discard pile, you may put... Yeah, it's very cool that they started with Execute, by the way. I think that's a bad start. Propagation Execute, and we're up against Alolan Exeggutor with the Splat. Discard any number of Execute from your hand, and that is a bad matchup because Vileplume cannot stop that. Decidueye can also not stop that. Yeah, that seems bad. How many energies does he need? Just a double Dragon energy. Discard any number of Execute from your hand. How do we do this? Discard all their energies with Faba? I don't want to get like one-shotted. Zoroark? Oh yeah, the Zoroark turns into the... yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Let's go for the Sonia. Let's get ourselves Oddish. And Alolan Exeggutor. Sounds like a plan. Let's grab them. Alolan Exeggutor. Oddish. Capture energy. Do we need anything else? Another Oddish. Decidueye is not gonna help. All of these cards are not gonna help. Maybe just a second Oddish so we can have insane item lock. If he ever wants to gust it up, it's not gonna be working out. Okay, I'll go for that strategy. Let's go! Retreat. Going for this. Slapping on this. We also have Acerola, by the way. Super Growth. It's time to item lock you. And then the Vileplume. He's playing stage 1. Non-V or non-GX Pokemon. There's nothing to do about this. Maybe he bricks because he only has 3 cards in hand, right? No items being used. We can manually evolve and then get a Decidueye up and play as well. Zoroark. There are a lot of abilities that he can utilize. What's the fastest way to knock all of these guys out? This guy has Exeggutor, which has 160. You may discard any number of cards from your hand, then draw cards until you have 6 cards in hand. That's a strong attack. Maybe we just leave this guy stuck in the active, right? 3 cards in hand. We need to knock this guy out. We can do that with Massive Bloom. Double Exeggutor. Yo, you may discard any number of cards and then draw cards until you have 6 in hand. That's super strong. And there's 2 Executes in his discard pile. So his max damage output is 120. Which is not a lot. We can also have Acerola, by the way. Acerola and then use Massive Bloom. That sounds like the strongest plan here. Once on your turn, if your opponent's bench Pokemon isn't full, flip a coin. If heads, your opponent reveals a basic Pokemon, you find it and put it on the bench. Wow, that's a pretty interesting move. Let's try and utilize it. Come on! Okay, let's do this. Dang it, that was super strong. This... Dartrix, I guess. Super growth. And there is... We can get another item locker out, but I think I want to be attacking with... and also utilizing... Flip a coin if heads. Yeah, slapping down all the executes would be super nice. If that clone flip was heads, it would be nice. So they're all on the bench. So which damage output becomes like 0. Yeah, that would be super nice. I think I'll maybe go for that Gloom strategy. He's item locked, which is good. His max damage output, 4 of them, is 240, which means we survive. They do have that double dragon energy, and they have equipped it onto Exeggutor. They're probably going to be gusting up this Vileplume, right? Ooh. Roxy, you don't see that very often. 6 cards. Strong though, definitely with propagation. This is a tougher matchup because we don't have auto win conditions here. Automatic win conditions, we don't have that here. Double dragon energy. How much is this? 120? They can also not use a rescue stretcher, but they can get them back in the hand time and time again. We need to utilize these glooms here, so their damage output becomes way less. Ack Splatter. 120. Okay. We have an N card, which could be very strong. Yay! Sorry, there are no valid cards. What? Once during your turn, if your opponent's bench Pokemon is flip a coin of heads, your opponent reveals their hand. Put a basic Pokemon. No basic Pokemon in the hand. Okay, they have Boss's Orders. And they can knock... Yeah, Boss's Orders, and all these cards are item cards, so they could technically Boss's Orders. They could Boss's Orders, which would be bad. They only slap 120 though. It's time for an N. Yeah, this seems pretty bad. Energy here. I just hope they don't have another. This is another attacker coming. Look at how easy it is to just set all these guys up. Yeah, next turn we use Tsareena. Also, I love the fact that you can just check out the opponent's hand. It's super strong. They also cannot slap down Choice Band and stuff, so this guy will probably survive. Which means we can then Tsareena and then maybe attack with the Gloom here. Maybe we should have utilized the Super Growth on... We also have Capture Energy to get another Alolan Exeggutor to just stall out a little bit while we set everybody up with energies. There might be an execute price, right? He has access to 2. Not having access to item cards. This is a intense battle. Lucamine can also get back 2 supporters. Or stadiums. Who remembers the Lucamine loops, right? Capture Energy. Finding Alolan Exeggutor. Tsareena. Get another Exeggutor. Going in loops is an interesting strategy. Zorua. An army of Exeggutors. They need to 3-shot us, right? So it's maybe not a bad idea to set up a Rowlet Alolan Exeggutor here. And if we one-shot this Exeggutor, the damage output for the other Exeggutor becomes bigger. Right. Maybe just discarding their energies is the best bet here. I guess so. Irresistible Aroma. It's failing. We're going to be utilizing Capture Energy on the Decidueye. Finding Alolan Exeggutor. They might stop the item lock charade by gusting up Vileplume, but they cannot one-shot it, which is good. They can never one-shot it, so this is a better strategy. Tsareena. Pass. So we have 3 opportunities, right? We're going to be utilizing Team Yell Grunt. And then we need to find some Fabas as well. I don't know if they will have ways to recover their special energies. They can only slap 120 max. Unless... I think there's one execute price. There's no other way. They could like try and knock out this Gloom here. No, they go for this Vileplume. Try to make it trapped in the active. We're going to be using Bulbasaur. The cool thing is that even if they knock out Vileplume, this Vileplume can instantly evolve as well. Do they have ways to up the damage output? Splat. This guy, not what I wanted. Check out the opponent's hand. Dedenne, perfect. Double Dragon Energy, Twins. Lots of items that they cannot utilize. They do have Twins, which they cannot utilize. Their entire hand is garbage. Their entire hand is garbage. Tsareena. Slap down Oddish. Slap down the Vileplume. Super Growth. Yeah, now it's a little bit too late, right? We have Brock's Grid as well. Ways to shuffle. Do we evolve into another one? Yeah, this is okay. I think I'll be maybe attacking him. As long as he's out of energies, then we're going to be starting attacking. He's doing 120 damage. Propagation. Look at this. All these stage 2s in play. It's insanity. So we need to Lusamine back our Tsareena. So maybe first of all we utilize the Lusamine, getting the Tsareena back, and then yeah, passing it out. What a strange game. I'm gonna be slapping 120 again. I think there's an execute price. I think our win condition will be just getting rid of all these energies. We need to slap Team Yell Grunt, or maybe at one point use Team Skull Grunt, because I know he has a double Dragon Energy left in hand. Let's go. Yeah, next turn we do use Team Yell Grunt. What a weird game. I think we need to play like Team Yelgrunt, and then Team Skullgrunt, and then Faba as well. That is our win con. Then all the double dragon energies are gone. And then we win the game, hopefully. Axe Splatter, yay! What a fun game this is, man. Only 120, right? Okay, we have this as well. First of all, pass. Okay, we have another Acerola, so we can use that next turn. And then another, yeah, that's what I figured. A double dragon energy. We need to have Fabas here. Oh, the tackle no longer works to find Cynthia Catlin. He's gonna slap 120. We're just waiting to top deck Fabas and stuff. And at one point he will have the one-hit KO here. Actually, the KO. Oh, yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. So we Acerola. Okay. We can also let a Pokemon sacrifice, but the chance of him drawing into the Execute from the prize cards will be enlarged here. I don't even know if the Team Skullgrunt will be effective. Can get Capture Energy, Stadium card, and a Stool card, but I don't know if it's going to be impactful. Oddish again. Let's see here. Oh, they also have grass energies. Interesting. We can trap him by using Boss's Orders as well. If this guy gets knocked out, we probably need another one. Huh. Interesting. Should we slap down so we have access to the opponent's hand? Maybe. Super Growth. Okay, what do we have? Guzma is a very strong card. Also, Fabas. These Fabas. I really want to be drawing into these Fabas, by the way. This guy has weakness to Fairy. Need to get rid of the opponent's energies ASAP. We will get slapped by 120 again. At one point he will be taking 3 prize cards, which is scary. But I think this is the best approach, right? Getting rid of the opponent's energy, because we're not going to be winning the attacking prize race anyhow. Nope. Get rid of this, get rid of this. Stadiums, energies. Might as well two-shot with the Decidueye, right? Yeah, he will be taking prize cards, unfortunately. Let's just hope he does not draw into Execute. If he finds Execute, his damage output gets higher. So he can one-shot the Decidueye. So that's something we don't want to see here. 120. Unfortunately, so this is the approach, right? We just don't draw into our Fabas, it seems. No Execute, please. Very nice for the opponent to display for so long. Okay, there's a Cynthia. What do they have in hand? Come on. It's a Zoroark. No Execute. Perfect. They do have a lot of... They have double dragon energy in hand now. They could gust this guy up and knock it out, which is something we don't want. Their bench is full regardless, so might as well evolve into this. And Cynthia. Okay, we have some time. They didn't draw into what they wanted. And we also can attack with the Decidueye, by the way. Okay, 90, 90. Can get maybe take some cheeky KOs on the Zoroark. Yahoo! Pew! We are on the offensive move, right? Need to find Faba. Need to discard. Actually lost zone that energy. But as soon as we knock out Exeggutor, their damage output gets increased again, right? Cynthia Catlin can get herself back. I know he has the double dragon energy in hand as well as a grass energy. Splat, I think we survived this hit, right? Cynthia or not the Cynthia? That's the question. We do have Clara and Brock, so I think I just go for this. We get back Team Skullgrunt. Draw some cards in the process. Okay, Faba is here. The opponent has access to one in hand, one here. Maybe we just knock him out, but then his damage output is going for one shots, right? Yeah, let's retreat. Let's retreat, keep it safe. Could have attacked, taken the prize card, but the thing is we want to get rid of the opponent's energies. There's two of them in hand. He is not able to one-shot Vileplume. Vileplume slaps 70, which means we can also knock him out with the Vileplume, by the way. Okay, first of all, we Skullgrunt, or we Faba this energy. Skullgrunt, right? They still have so many grass energies. It's 3 grass energies as well. But they might draw into execute here from the prize cards. They might. All of my Pokemon are damaged so badly. And we've been playing for quite a little bit of time. No execute, please. Guzma is also an option to leave them trapped. Because they don't have energies to retreat, right? They'll have a retreat cost of 1, which is bad. It's very, very bad. This one we can knock out. Choose a Pokemon energy, put it in the lost zone. Okay. 9 cards left in our deck, 14 cards left in the opponent's deck, but we have access to Brock's Grid, which can shuffle back a lot of stuff, as well as having access to Clara. They could manually attach their 3 grass energies in their discard pile. Manual attachment pass. Now we need to Faba and knock this guy out. And then the Decidueye can do its stuff. So maybe Cynthia Catlin for the Faba. It's not a bad idea. Also don't know if they... Okay, perfect. It's Faba. We could get knocked out here. We potentially could get knocked out. Let's hope that is not the case. 2 prize cards remaining. He also needs to find a way to discard the Execute, by the way. How many grass energies do we have left? 2 grass energies left. How many aromatic grass energies? 3. No, 1. We just have 3 energies left, right? How many are in there? Splat. How many here? That's 2 double dragon energies. On top of... yeah, they're all in there. They are all in there. We could Cynthia Catlin draw, or we can Cynthia... oh boy, what is the best out here? Maybe just a Cynthia? Maybe finding the grass energy? Maybe. Yes. Yes. Perfect. Decidueye, Slaughter. This one, we do 90, right? Pooh. Okay, we finally... they could use twins, right? But they need to like boss and then place and not knock this guy. I don't know. How will they do it? And if this is not Pokemon, I don't know what is. This is the golden age, right? So many turns, so many strategies. We did knock out, so he has access to 3 executes, but he doesn't have access to any double dragon energies. And there's like 6 grass energies in this discard pile as well. No energies. If there's no energies left, the opponent will concede, and that will be the game. 9 cards left. We can keep attacking with the Decidueye. Take multiple prize cards here. And we have Clara. Clara gets it to the hand though, but we have also the Brock's Grit. Do they have a way out? I wonder. 2 cards from the deck. Teammates, it's such a beautiful card. I think this is Primal Clash, right? A grass energy. That looks a little bit scary. We could... this guy needs 2 energies again. Drawing. What are they gonna discard? They could discard any number of cards from hand. Oh, they discarded... they have 4 executes in there. Wow. Yeah, I don't want to get knocked out here by stuff like this. He is able to one-shot, that's for sure. We Guzma. Don't know if Guzma was the correct play here, but I think we have 1 Lucamine left, right? Yeah. 10 cards left in the deck. He has 9 cards left in the deck. He could attach to the Dene, but at one point he will run out of energies. Item lock is still a thing. How many energies does an Exeggutor deck typically run? 2 energies with... we do have an energy. We have Clara as well. Getting back 2 energies. We also have Brock's Grit. Should we attach here to the Vileplume and then start attacking with... we do have Clara, right? I'm scared. He could attach and then go for some insanity stuff. I don't know. Let's just pass. I don't know. Don't know if he has an answer. He could have another energy. But that's a little bit much, right? 7, 8 energies. That's 12 energies in your deck. That's a little bit much. They can have Guzma, right? If they have Guzma, they can knock out our Decidueye. But then we just need to make sure we have another Decidueye. They have 4 of these. They just pass out. Okay, fine. Brock's Grit or Clara. If they use Guzma, their damage output is 240. Brock's Grit can get more stuff back in the deck. Let's just see here. Can they get it out of the active position? They have Bulbasaurus. I don't know if they're running Guzma. Literally don't. Clara. We could start attaching. He's never gonna be able to get the one shot, right? So we might as well use Brock's Grid here. Or just use Clara. Do both. We're gonna get back Alolan Exeggutor. This one. And 2 energies. I actually want to have them in the deck. Yeah. And then we can use Brock's Grid to have more cards than the opponent. Yeah, attachment here. And pass. 7 cards. We have Brock's Grid, which can get a lot of stuff back. If he ever knocks a Pokemon out, we have Brock's Grid. 7 cards left. They could also end or something. We have a Capture Energy. Interesting. But they have so many cards that they could draw, right? What do we have? Tate and Liza to switch, Malolana to switch. It's interesting. Maybe Brock's Grid could be utilized later down the line. If we draw them Tate and Liza, we can slap 150. Attachment here. Pass. Okay, they are starting to use the pass tactic. We're gonna be using Mallow and Lana. Calming Hurricane. Wow, 4 cards left in the deck. We're gonna start attacking now. I don't know if he has ways to buff up his damage output. Steven's Resolve. Steven's Resolve, alright. It's coming down to the wire, folks. He can use 240 one turn, and that's it. No choice belt because of Vileplume. He can also like shuffle again, but at one point if his energies are gone, this fella's gonna be very aggressive. And we also have access to the Tate and Liza still left in the deck. This is my strangest expanded game ever, and it's taking forever, but we're not giving up. That's for sure. Splat. Is there a Pokemon that can dish 30 damage out of nowhere? What does the Execute actually do? 20 damage. That's perfect. Okay. We can wait with the... Oh yeah, Calming Hurricane does not one-shot. Isn't that hilarious? It doesn't one-shot. Choose one. We're gonna be... He could have Boss's Orders, right? Splitting Arrow. If he has Bulbasaurus, he wins, but this has been quite a learning experience. If he has Guzma, he also needs to have a way to switch, so I don't know if he will have Bulbasaurus. Maybe he has a bunch of Versus Seekers that he's not able to play. If Decidueye is knocked out with his energy, the Brock's Grid will also be more impactful. Also, if we had a Grass Energy, we could have utilized Tropical Hour GX, but we don't. Maybe we should have utilized Brock's Grid a little bit earlier, but I think there's no Grass Energy. Splat again. This game is insane. Okay. Finally, we have Brock's Grid. Getting back energies. The Decidueye line. Sounds right to me. Yeehaw! And now, Calming Hurricane. Does he have energies left? Did we play it perfectly? I don't know. He doesn't have access to Double Dragon energies. He's still item locked. We have Lucamine loops going around. This has been the longest game in my life, but I'm glad I was able to capture it for you guys so you can see the pure beauty of this deck. So, 2 prize cards left. We can attack. We can also use Lucamine to get back shuffle cards. We can use Cynthia and Kaylin to get back shuffle cards. So we will not be stranded in the active. We will take all of our prize cards. He might utilize a card like N to shuffle all these cards back in his deck, but that's not going to help him out in this scenario. I think a well played is deserved here. And even though we had, like, in theory, a terrible hand, actually a terrible matchup, because this deck had, like, we've milled 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 energies. We got rid of 12 energies. That's how nasty it is. With Team Skullgrunt. The opponent is taking way too long to promote a Pokemon. They only need to take 1 more prize card, by the way, and we only have 20 HP remaining, but I don't think he has energies left. Yeah, that last Brock, leaving Brock as our last card played is awesome. Zoroark transforming into, also taking a KO on the Dedenne, it definitely helped out in the prize race. Triple Alolan Exeggutor. Do they have another energy? They have another energy. So what do we need? Is our grass energy, right? Because now it is coming down to the wire. He could maybe have another energy left. Teammates, nothing in hand. He could, oh, deck out. We're gonna be winning by deck out. Yeah, in this situation, I was afraid of actually attacking with the. I need Tropical Hour GX to knock him out, right? Oh, ADP out of nowhere? What? And the Dedenne, getting rid of everything. Okay. He cannot. Can you even draw cards? Can you discard your hand? Well played. This was a very unique game. And it looks like the big Rowlet and Alolan Exeggutor. The big Alolan Exeggutor is better than the small one. He discards his entire hand. Look at this. He definitely... Oh yeah, that's what I figured. I love versus Seekers and stuff. You have a good deck. That was close. Pass. And he is decked out. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we got all victories with this today's expanded video. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. Helps out in ridiculous ways. You have no idea. Go check out our sponsors as well. PokeTownStore.com, the best place for TCGO code cards. You can utilize the coupon code ZapDosTCG for a whopping 5% off your order. Also, check out CardMarket.com for European players. You can buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. And there's, of course, yourplaymat.com, where you're able to create your own unique custom playmat. Use the referral name ZapDosTCG. Yeah, you can also click the link down below. You're going to get 10% off your order utilizing the website yourplaymat.com. Anyhow, have yourself a fantastic rest of your day. It has been the longest video ever, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Pokemon TCG epicness. Peace.